Mexico was upsetting our driver, Daniel.
You are watching how corrupted are we, you know? I'm ashamed to be Mexican with things like that. That happened. Okay, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed off.
14 quid lighter. We hit the road again and were given our very own police escort to protect us from any more rogue taxis. We headed on to the state of Zacatecas, one of the poorest in Mexico. Millions of Mexicans, like huge numbers across the tropics, have left their country for work abroad. In this state, it's estimated more than half the population has migrated to find work in the United States. Just minutes from the Tropic of Cancer is Miguel Hidalgo, a small village typical of this part of Mexico. So it's now 10 to 2 on a Friday afternoon. We're on the main street in the village and this place is really just dead. You've got all these buildings here, homes, which are basically empty. It's not as though people are inside having a siesta. The people here have just basically locked up their houses and gone to America. We finally found the few children left in the village school. How many of you have got family in the United States?
Yeah.
Wow, so almost all of you. Who doesn't have a relative living in the US? So just 3 out of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Who here would like to go and live and work in the United States? Wow. Millions of Mexicans have to work illegally in the United States. But the NAFTA free trade agreement between Mexico, the US and Canada has made it much easier for North American businesses to operate freely in Mexico. Many critics think this has become another opportunity for the developed world to exploit this part of the tropics. We were heading for the 400-year-old village of Cerro San Pedro. Since the 19th century, people have mined gold here, tunneling into the mountainside. But in 2007, a Canadian-owned firm began modern open-cast mining, which involves blasting the mountainside with explosives, right at the edge of the village. Mario Martinez was born here. He's an experienced mining engineer. Unlike many locals, he believes the mine is an environmental disaster for the village and the surrounding area. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, look at that.
The mountain used to be much higher. There's the cut. They knock down thousands of tons of the mountain every day. 60% of it they send that way. That land you see over there, it's useless, brittle rock.
How many years has it taken for them to destroy the mountain here?
Approximately 2 years.
Mario took us to meet a couple who've lived in the village their entire lives. They believe the huge explosions from the mine are destroying their already old and fragile home.
Todo esto se cae de acá arriba, todo esto.
So even on the sofa here, you can see, I mean, Armando's saying because of the explosions, it's leading to the roof is starting to collapse. We can see up there between the beams, it's starting to crack and crumble.
The house is so dirty because of all the dust that comes off the walls and ceiling. Look at that. The explosions are terrible. We all shake. You've seen the sofa with the bits that fall down from the ceiling.
Hundreds of Canadian mining firms now operate in Mexico. Campaigners say chemicals used in this mine pollute the area, and they've launched a campaign that's included lawsuits in Canada. But not everyone here opposes the mine. Many residents work for the mining company, and Mario has come under intense pressure to end his protest.
This is my house. This is where I was born. They painted this graffiti on Saturday and broke my windows.
This is where you were born?
This is how they deal with anyone who opposes the mine. They vandalize them. I replaced the windows and they